gentlemen, we back for another week of the Rick Jordy Podcast. I'm one half of your host, Jordy.
And I'm the other half of your host, Rick.
The setup be crazy, don't it?
Back for another one.
Yeah. I don't feel like it'd be that awkward. I'll be doing that awkward pause.
Yeah, same. Oh, well.
It's cool.
It is what it is. It's been the intro for
almost a year, too. Almost
a lot.
Yeah.
I was going to try to throw a number out there, but I can't remember the first season, how many episodes.
Yeah, I don't know. I had to go back and look. It was probably like, well, because I think we went over a year though. We went
90 something. Yeah, probably around 90 something.
Yeah, it was quite a bit. What's up, man?
Not much, bro. Just made back from visiting Omaha for Native Omaha Days, so that was pretty lit. You know, went back. It was big this year. So a lot of people, it was the 25th year anniversary. So they do it every 2 years. So, you know, that means like 50 years total. But celebrating the 25-year anniversary, obviously.
They do it every 2 years.
Every 2 years, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So biennial.
So it really is like a family reunion then.
It is, yeah, for real. Or homecoming. Everybody was out on the dudes on 24th Street. Went out there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's kind of crazy. Went out there 4 days in a row. I know my brother was like, damn, y'all coming out here every day. But it was fun. Hung out with my cousins, kicked it with them. They was down there. Saw family friends from growing up, childhood, stuff like that. So yeah, it was just like family reunion.
Hey, quick question. And it's on brand, it's on topic, but kind of not. Do white people have cousins?
Yes. Yeah.
They do. Because I've seen that question before, and I wanted to ask it because it made me think about it when you said cousins, and I'm like, I know some white folks, and I've never heard them say they about to go hang out with their cousins.
No, my growing up, I lived next door, so good friend Jessie. She had her and her brother. So we're the same age, and then our younger brothers are the same age. So just hanging out, playing as kids. She had hella cousins, and yeah, she was like, I'm going to my cousin's house. My cousin's coming over, and I met him. I saw him, so it was living proof that.
Okay, because I'm you legit. Like I heard that question the first time I heard that question. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's I've heard that before too. Yeah,
I've never heard any of them verbalize it. Like I'm about to. It's my cousin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they just say family.
I think so. I think that's what it is. I think they say I'm going to go hang out with some family, or I'm going to my family's house.
Yeah.
Or family's coming in town. Whereas we always emphasize what family member it is.
Family member, auntie, cousin. What's up, cousin? Yep.
That's intriguing now. I wonder why that is.
Granny. Yep.
The only thing I've heard I hear them emphasize is like if it's like their sibling. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's immediate family. So like if it's like a brother, sister, or their parents.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They don't really emphasize, at least from what I've known, any other family members. It's like, yes, we got family coming into town. Like, whereas like when I said we went out of town, we went to go visit my uncle and aunt.
Specify.
Yeah. They be like, we're going to some relatives.
Some family.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds pleasant.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. That's interesting. I wonder if there's like a type of psychological thing about that.
The verbiage behind that.
Yeah.
Who is calling? 816 number. I'm getting a call from Maysville, Missouri at the moment. But yeah, so they had a lot of I hung out with my cousin. And then my cousin had SRTs, so Hellcats, Demons. It was fun. They was kicking it big time. Heck yeah. So they had a lot of events going on as well. So they had like went to a comedy show, saw Gary Owen, Tony Rock. What's that dude named? Something Brooks, Mojo Brooks. Yep. Mojo Brooks. And then who else did we see? Who else was there? Oh, DC Youngfly popped out for a second. Yeah, so it was a cool comedy show. Lavelle Crawford, he did not perform, unfortunately, because he had a medical emergency, they said. So everyone that went, kind of did a longer set. But it was a good show nonetheless. Nice. And then they had all black party. Lorenz Tate hosted it. Apparently, they had a Maya
in Omaha.
Yeah, in Omaha, bro. They had a Maya concert. My pops had a cookout. So
hold on, wait. There was a Maya
concert.
Like the singer Maya.
There, let's go. Yeah,
first of all, that's not the only song she's done.
I know, but when I go to,
wait a minute. Hey, this sounds really dope. I made fun of you about the Omaha statement. You remember back when we were talking about where would you want to go in the future?
Yeah,
Omaha. But now this sounds really dope. You just said, oh yeah, we went to a comedy concert. It was Gary Owen, DC Young Fly. Like you named all these people, and then you said, yeah, and then Lorenz Tate hosted a party. This is a fever dream.
This is for real.
Lorenz Tate all this party, and then Maya was performing. Like what?
Yeah. I'm like, huh?
What year is this?
All within 3 days. Yeah.
These are notable names, especially in like the black community. These are notable names. These are not like just like Jim, Joe, and Sue.
Exactly. They had big draws for all of them. All of those events had pretty good turnouts. They said, and then Sunday night we just kind of hung out, did listen to some live music, and did family time. Went to the zoo, took a little tour to the zoo. So. It was a dope little trip back to Omaha.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Dang, bro. I kind of wish I could have went now.
I know, man.
y'all had a full, bro, that's a full weekend.
Pull up. If people like, when's a good time to go to Omaha? That's definitely a good time to pop out, see what it's about, see the culture there.
You said every 2 years. Is it usually in July?
End of July, first week of August.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's dope. Shout out to Omaha, man.
Yeah, shout out to Omaha. Shout out home for real.
Yeah, y'all be doing it. I be learning stuff new. I be learning more about Omaha, man. I learning more about you. Bro, it was just a city in Nebraska
for the longest time.
Yeah. Before even when I met you, it was a city in Nebraska.
Still, yeah.
But, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. For Casey, it was worlds of fun for me for the longest.
Worlds of fun.
Worlds of fun. Yeah.
What did you actually go on rides at Worlds of Fun?
The last time I went, I was in high school. I want to say maybe once. Actually, I don't even think I went while living in KC. So last time I went on rides.
That's a fact. Now I'm like thinking about it. Like, what would be a draw for Kansas City? I guess it would be like prior to the Chiefs winning, it would be Worlds of Fun.
Worlds of Fun.
That's about it.
Y'all had Great Wolf Lodge too. We came down there for that.
Yeah.
When it was brand new.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. We went down there once for that.
I wouldn't brag on that, but yeah. Worlds of Fun would be it, but I mean, it's so expensive, bro.
Oceans of Fun too. Yeah. So we always did that. Both of those when we came down there.
Yeah. I think they had it, wasn't it? I think when you buy your ticket, you used to be able to go to both, I think.
Mm-hmm,
but I think they separated them now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. That was
because then like St. Louis was like Six Flags.
Yep.
We were Worlds of Fun, which I've never been to Six Flags, but I'm not much of like amusement park person anyway. I don't particularly like rides. So
I don't think we ever been to St. Louis Six Flags. Did you ever go to Adventureland? And you probably didn't. That was in Sioux City, Iowa, somewhere in Iowa.
I've never even been to Sioux City.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I've only been in Iowa. I've been to Iowa City, obviously Des Moines and Ames, and then that's really it. Like as far as like any type of like visit, I didn't really travel through Iowa. I mean, Iowa again is the Midwest in general is just like, it's just kind of random, man. Like this, I mean, I guess, if you live somewhere in the Midwest, like if you live in one of those cities, you probably would know what to do and stuff like that. But I mean, there's not really many places I want to go.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not no destination towns or nothing like that. So
yeah, the big cities are kind of, spread out for the most part. Like, Omaha is close to Kansas City, but then, what you would consider a big city, Omaha in Nebraska, Des Moines in Iowa, Kansas City, St. Louis, like in those areas. But then you got Chicago, which dwarfs everything. So,
yep, Chicago is its own thing. So
yeah,
shout out them.
According to Amos, Chicago is its own state. People from Chicago apparently think that Chicago is its own state and Illinois is Illinois.
That's country.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. Other than that, now I'm back to the grind.
That's what's up, man.
Yep.
That's what's up. Also, this is kind of off of what you were talking about. Well, kind of a little bit, but it's related, but not. You know, Instagram updated with the maps now. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I opted not to do it.
Yeah, I did too. Cause like I see that like now you can see people like when people are places, you can see their location. I think it's of their stories in particular.
Of their stories, or
yeah,
or even posts. I think too.
Oh yeah. You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right. I don't like that. I think that stuff needs to be separate. Like, if somebody wants to share their location, okay, whatever. I mean, you can do that in like posts and stuff. You can just put like, oh, you know, New York City, you know, or something like that. But I don't think they should have
them to be geotagging them, on a map.
Because I saw one of the homies today. I won't say who and I won't say where, but I saw their exact location. Like,
did you?
Yeah, and I was just like, it wasn't in this state. It was in another state. I saw their exact location. I think it was just from a story they posted. And I was like, yeah, this is dangerous, bro. Like, you know, if somebody
choose to dox yourself.
Yeah. It's like I don't even want to be on the app right now because it makes me nervous a little bit. Like, I don't want you to see where I'm at. But that's also a reason why, like, if I go places, like if I'm traveling for vacation or something like that, I typically don't post anything until the week after, like I've gotten back. So if I'm down there, when I post,
I'm already out.
I'm already gone. I'm wherever I'm at that point. Either I'm back home or I'm at another location, but I'm not there anymore.
Comfort of my own. Wherever. I feel that.
Even if I go somewhere in the town, though, like if I go out to eat, I'm not posting until after I'm finished.
I chill, sit on it for a little bit and then post. Yeah, I don't know. Why? What's the point of it? Why do people need to know my location? For what reason would I? I mean, okay, maybe like Instagram used to be like posting food pics and stuff like that. So that'd be kind of dope if they post a dope ass food pic and then you could see the location of the restaurant where they got it from.
But that's cool. But that's what I'm saying. You don't even need to do that because they can just tag the restaurant. Yeah,
still tag the restaurant. You click that tag, it pops it up on the map.
Yes,
same thing, right?
Exactly.
So, right. It's invasive. I feel it's.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah,
a lot of people have a use for it, creepy or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody, it's just another way of being able for folks to keep tabs on you, and I don't like that. Media is good to keep. Social media. I think social media in general was started off so. I ain't gonna say innocent. I ain't gonna say that because it didn't start off necessarily innocent, but it started off where it had its uses and it could have been a lot more positive. But then, like you said, obviously, stuff takes turns for the worse all the time. And here we are. Now Instagram is sharing locations.
Instagram has now implemented a Snapchat map feature. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, what?
That's the same thing.
Bro,
that's even worse, bro. I think that's worse.
I ain't gonna lie though. When Snapchat when I had Snapchat back in the day and they first introduced that, I just would go click on random like countries just to see what people was doing.
Same.
That was lit, bro.
Spots and like
I was like
random spots,
bro. Yeah, I was in
their house like.
I was in somewhere in Africa one time. I can't remember what country. It was just random. I was like, oh, let me check here. I definitely went down into the Caribbean islands like Jamaica, Haiti, and all that stuff. I was like, let me see what they be doing there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was dope. But
it's interesting to see, different cultures do that.
I think I went through one of them islands and they was out like at a party, like it was like somebody posted they was out at a club or something like that. I'm like, man, this looks like fun. Like I watched the whole story, bro. I watched them get ready, I watched them go to the club, I watched them party, I watched them come home and get done with like winding down and stuff. The whole night. I was like,
we had a night out together.
I was like, we had a good time last night. I was there.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, hey man, hit me up the next time you go, man. I'm gonna hop back
I'll
on.
put a notification.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was fun. I almost followed that person. I can't remember. Obviously, I don't know who it was, but they just looked like they had a good night. It was a good, wholesome fun.
But for the most part, I've been seeing people say the Snapchat map like for what it's dumb.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it catches on.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, at some point, like stuff I think always starts off like where people are like, ugh, and then eventually, people kind of jump onto like, oh, it's cool. So and so does it, I'll do it too, and then it just kind of becomes a trickle effect. But I'm cool on that, man. I don't like sharing my location. Like even like when they do like the when you got like the food apps or something like that, they were like, do you want to allow it to share your location?
Yeah.
Certain ones I'd be like only while I'm in the app. Like,
I wish I could do that for all of them.
Yeah. If it's like Chick-fil-A, because like obviously, like if it's like Chick-fil-A and I'm like in a different state or something like that, I want to see the closest one. I kind of need your help, so I don't have to type it in, and you can just pull the one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one's like a mile away. I can go here, but other than that, I don't like that sharing my location type stuff. Don't need to know that.
Just more data on you.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
But speaking of like Instagram and collecting data on people, there's another football player here.
For real?
All right, but look, it's a college football player. I don't know how true this is. Actually, I was just reading. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looks like that there's the story saying it's not true, but there's stories that are saying that. We'll just get into it. TCU quarterback, starting quarterback. His name is Josh Hoover. Josh Hoover is apparently a furry.
Damn. Okay.
So
double life.
Yeah. But let's before anybody is watching or something like that and wants to say something, basically it looks like he attended. Well, a furry. First of all, let's start there with what a furry is. A furry is like a person that identifies as like some type of animal or something like that, right? Like that's the gist.
Yeah, they have an animal that has like some type of bond they have a bond with, or some type of tie.
Yeah.
I don't want to use soul tie because I don't know if that's the right verbiage for it, but essentially a soul tie to their chosen furry animal that they choose to portray.
Yeah. So this is basically what happened, right? Josh Hoover took social media recently after he attended a furry convention, and that caused the internet to go into a frenzy about the controversial events where many adults dress up as furry creatures. And then this is I guess it's like the repost of it. Josh Hoover is the first ever collegiate athlete to come out as a furry, per sources. Pictures are shown him dressed up in a fursuit at a Fort Worth convention. This is X. Okay, here we go. So I guess this was his like actual Instagram post, or was this? Yeah, Instagram. Oh no, X.
That's X.
So Josh Hoover, and this is, I guess he was at this furry convention. This part seems real.
Yeah, it looks like a real Twitter post. I don't know.
Yeah, can confirm this is me. But this part makes it seem fake. But
where does it say can confirm this is? Oh, I see it.
Right there at the top.
At the top, yeah.
Can't confirm this is me. But this is on X though. So whoever this is
that a link to that post?
Let me see.
Or is that just a picture?
No, it's just a picture.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Who is this?
Carson TK.
Yeah, this is a parody account though. So affiliated with CFB college football.
Oh, it's just parody. Okay.
Yeah, but I thought when I saw this initially, I was like, this can't be real. But the picture looks real. So I'm like, if it's him, if it's not. Social media fooled by fake Instagram posts from TCU. So you see right here, it says it's fake. What do you think would be? I wonder. There's some truth to it. I'm gonna say that because it was random just to choose him out of everybody. Because I don't even know who this dude is. That's the first time I've heard his name. But he got linked as a furry. What do you think would be a reaction if there is an athlete, a notable athlete that comes out as like a furry or something like that, or identifies?
Depending on who it is.
All right. Let's say
notable.
Yeah, a notable.
They're good?
Yeah. Like they're a name that people know, but maybe not like, maybe it's not like LeBron level in basketball, let's say that, like in basketball, wouldn't be like a LeBron level, but it would be like maybe that like probably a younger person where the kids follow.
Well,
like a Ja Morant level status.
Oh, then it'll be accepted. They'll be poked fun of. They'll get poked fun of a little bit, but ultimately it'll be accepted. They will be expressing themselves.
It's nuts.
It will be accepted until they start losing, and then it'll be spending too much damn time in that furry costume. They need to be in the fucking court, getting their reps in. That's how
all that Easter Bunny stuff. That's why we're losing.
Yeah, all that trying to play Easter Bunny and shit, hopping around. Go hop your ass on the court, hop your ass on the field.
If you wanted to be the mascot, just say that. You can't play for the Thunder. You want to be a mascot.
You can't play for the Thunder if you want to be Thunder. Shit. Right. So yeah, that I think. Yeah, in today's age, they preach acceptance. Probably wouldn't get bullied as hard, but definitely there'd be people making fun, poking fun, probably making skits, all that type of shit. But yeah, ultimately it is what it is. They get joy from it, so let it be.
Yeah, look. Here's the thing: I'm all for people just doing their hobbies and stuff like that. But I do think that, man, it's a fine line. Because that doesn't necessarily harm anybody. That doesn't harm anybody. Like you dressing up as a rabbit or a dog or a cat or whatever doesn't harm anybody. It's just kind of weird.
It's weird, yeah.
But it becomes a I don't want to say a problem, but it becomes like, I guess, like an annoyance when you like do that in public places.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think it's like a distraction. Like all right, Pete, if somebody were to say like because like you can identify a lot of things now. If you were to identify, if somebody identified as a dog, but they worked at Chipotle, and they said, this is what I identify as, and they come up there and they're dressed as a dog, and they're taking your order. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you feel some type of way because like they doing the dog thing?
Yeah, I feel like there's a place and time for that, and I don't think serving customers at Chick-fil-A or Chipotle is the time to be, especially Chipotle, over the open food.
But that's what I'm saying, because it's like, all right, that's when it becomes like an annoyance. It's because like we're getting into that space in society where it's like, all right, we have to accept people for who they are, and if somebody says they're this and they feel this way, then we have to accept it, and that's fine. But that's what I'm saying, to an extent, because it's like if somebody's dressed up as a dog and they're acting like a dog while taking your order, it's gonna piss you off.
Yeah, definitely is gonna piss you off. And damn, at what point is it considered a mental illness?
You see what I'm saying? So like if it's something you do behind closed doors, or even like in a community or whatever, because there's people that go and do like the whole
you meet
cosplay and all that stuff. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just a hobby, but when you start bringing your hobbies into real life, that's when
forcing it upon other people.
Yeah, and forcing other people to have to, interact with you in that way. And it's like, I ain't here for that, man. I ain't here for that burrito. I just wanted a chicken bowl.
I don't want your furry suit touching my food. But what was I going to say?
Barking at me, dude. I want black beans, white rice.
Stop barking at me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I heal.
He's drooling.
There's this stigma tied to furry communities as well as the degeneracy stigma, kind of dark side.
How so?
Sexual degeneracy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see.
Yeah. I wouldn't say mask, but using it as an outlet for that.
Oh, because I've heard stories about those people. Like I heard some stories about like it'd be like these people that make money or whatever, like kind of like wealthy people, but they'll pay for somebody to treat them like an actual dog, like they'll be in a kennel
or
all that stuff. Yeah, that's
or people. Yeah, like just a whole bunch of weird shit. They have like communities where people draw furry art, but that art is porn.
Okay, yeah. See, man.
So weird shit like that.
Yeah, but so that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, to each his own. While I may not agree, some stuff gotta just stay behind closed doors. Let's just say that. Like I think that's where we have to get comfortable with in society, is comfortable saying like, hey, some people have these fetishes or kinks, whatever you want to call them. Keep them things behind closed doors.
Chill, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because like whatever becomes public, that means it's up for fair game. Meaning, to me, it's no longer bullying. It's in the public.
It's in the public, so it can be talked about.
Yeah, that's fair game.
Yeah,
you know, if somebody broke into your house and saw all that stuff, yeah, that's an invasion of privacy. But if you put it out there, hey man, because I always think of it like this, right? When you get on the bus at school, in middle school, I know in particular in middle school or even high school, when you get on the bus, whatever fit you had on, whatever haircut you had, you present that to the public, right? You chose your outfit, you got your haircut. If it wasn't fly, if it was messed up, people gonna let you know about it. But you can change that. You could change that tomorrow. Maybe you can get your haircut fixed, depending on what it was. Mm-hmm. You can definitely get a better outfit. You could change that. So all that stuff's free game. Now, if it's somebody that got some type of disabled, some type of condition or something like that, that's a different story. Obviously, you don't want to mess with nobody about that. But like stuff that you can change, that, hey man, that's free game.
Easy, low hanging fruit.
Yeah, man, you could change that, buddy. I'm on your head, so
it's going to get talked about.
Yeah,
is what it is.
Yeah, I don't have no remorse for that, because you ain't got to do it. You just chose to.
But no, I don't think just for scrutiny reasons, I don't think any athlete in the public eye gonna say, yeah, I'm a furry.
Yeah. We haven't made it to that point yet.
No, not yet, not quite.
We're gonna get there though.
What gen will that be? What gen?
I honestly believe within 10 years we're gonna get there. This right here, the reason why I said there was some truth to it, this was just like stick the toe in the water just to see what people say.
Oh yeah,
I believe there's some truth to it, because that was super random. Like, why? If it's not true, maybe it's not true, but somebody is, and somebody stuck their toe in the water and was like, let me see what people say. And if everybody was like, oh man, that's dope, me too, like, okay, yeah, this is real.
Yeah,
because there was backlash. It was like, no.
Generation Beta,
what's that?
25 to, it's going to be 2025 to 2039. Maybe that generation, they have some.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some furries in the professional sports.
Because here's the thing, man. I remember in elementary school, bro, there was a little girl, and she had a couple of friends too, and they used to run around at recess, and they were Pokemon, like for real. Like it would, like you couldn't have a regular conversation, because I remember the little girl.
Would they just repeat their name?
Yeah, she just kept saying Pikachu. She Pika. Like she did that.
Pikachu.
Yeah, she was a Pikachu. I don't know what her friends were. I had class with her, so. Hey, did you ever have that kid that smelled like? You ever had that kid that smelled like urine and syrup? You know the smell I'm talking about?
I don't know about syrup, but we had a urine kid.
Yeah, this is one of them kids that smell like urine and syrup. I don't want to make fun of her, but I mean, this is elementary school. But for some reason, like, this is a smell that, like, I mean, if you smelled it, you would know. And it was just like, because it was a weird combination. It was like, man, what is this? What does this smell? Because they sat me next to her, because I was one of the only ones that wouldn't say nothing.
That wouldn't talk shit.
Yeah,
you should have talked shit.
No, because I wasn't that type of kid. Because like, because people would talk to me too, and at that time I wasn't at my level of like where I am now, like with the comebacks. So I just didn't say nothing. So I didn't want nobody to talk about me. So I was like, I just take it. I'm burning my nose hairs. But hey, she was a cool kid though. I mean, it was just a little different, but she was cool, Yeah. But yeah.
It was second grade. We had the urine kid. Smelled like pee. Ran away from school. Hopped the fence during recess and ran down the block. They had to chase him. I don't think they ever found him, but ran home. He just ran home.
Oh, okay. They ain't never found him. He ain't never come back to school after that?
He didn't come back to school that day, at least.
Oh, okay. So he came back later, though.
Yeah, he came back.
So then they found him.
Yeah, I said they didn't find him that day.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they never found him.
Okay, yeah, only on that day, but they found him. or he ran on one of them, but
because that changes the story when you say they never found him. And I was like, dude, this is now a missing person,
missing for good.
But
speaking of find, what did they find? Flying through this atmosphere.
Oh yeah. So apparently there was a let me pull it up real quick. So apparently there's like some type of meteor or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's called it's a comet. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Comet. It's a comet. This is USA Today, so you can go look this up. This is verified. Comet 3I, is that 3I Atlas? It says it could be alien technology. I ain't gonna read through the whole story because y'all can go and do this yourselves. But just look up 3I, I guess 3I/Atlas. And they're saying that this could be alien technology. The basis is there's a Harvard astrophysicist, and they were looking at this thing that looked like a comet. They said it clearly is not from our I guess our solar system or whatever, but at the speed it's moving, and I guess like the trajectory or whatever, it no longer appears. And it's also because it is not made of natural like resources or whatever. It looks like it was like basically manufactured or something. So essentially it's heading towards Earth.
Yeah. It's what, 12 miles wide and whizzing at 37 miles per second.
And it says it's a comet, made news. Boom. These are some of the key points. Outside of Earth, it originated outside of Earth's solar system. They thought it was an icy comet initially, but I think this could be alien technology, extraterrestrial artifact. But there was, let me see, where was that? Ooh, let's see. Yeah, you're right. 12 miles wide, whizzing at 37 miles per second relative to the sun on a trajectory. It will be that on October 30th, it will be within 130 million miles from Earth. How long does it take to travel 130 million miles to Earth? Time-wise? I don't even know what to ask. If you're traveling at the speed of light, it takes approximately 11.63 minutes to travel 130 million miles, but they're probably not traveling at the speed of light, obviously.
They're traveling at what, 37 miles per second?
Yeah, 37 miles per second. You're right.
So relative to the sun trajectory. So how many miles?
So
close to the Earth? So
it's 130 million miles. I guess it would be the distance divided by speed. So they're going 32 mile, 37 miles per second, you said?
Yeah, 37, okay. Right.
So what's that distance? So the time would be distance over speed.
Yeah, so that will be 3,513,513 seconds.
What? Okay. How many, like, what's that in hours or whatever, or minutes? You said 3 million?
Yeah, 3,500,000.
3,500,000. So let's say 4 million.
I'll tell you now. That's 58,558 hours. Let's see how many days that is.
58,558 hours.
That's 2,439 days. Let's see how many years. That's 6.6 years.
Oh, so basically 7 years.
Yep.
So they'll be here in 7 years.
Yeah, that's
pretty dope.
Here be long.
Yeah. So all right. So in 7 years, y'all, I guess it won't be. It probably won't be our first alien contact.
Right.
In 7 years, we about to have an interesting talk. Oh man, we keep.
That's gonna be. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty wild.
Yeah. Hey, what you expect from that, man? Like if it is alien technology and if it's like a ship,
12 miles wide, bro.
Yeah.
That's
that is a distance, huh?
That's bigger than, I don't know. That's pretty big.
And like from my house to work, basically, yeah. That's about how far I am from work.
And filled with alien technology.
Yeah.
Shit, I think either one, they're gonna EMP us and then suck up, like, grab our resources and technology. Probably harvest all these AI centers that we're about to start building and stuff like that. Harvest energy from those. You know, they may bless us with something dope.
I hope it's the latter.
They bless us. What would you think they would give us?
We don't need no more technology. I'm gonna say that right now. We don't need no more technology because we don't know what to do with it. We don't know what to do with what we got, man. With AI, people just making up these crazy videos and pictures and stuff like that. Man, I guess what? Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. I would like for them to be able to help us, like, give us some type of like. Okay, there will be technology. Yes, technology to be able to travel like they travel, but because I don't know how long it took them to get here.
Yeah,
but obviously they have
in their world. Yeah, how long
Yeah.
did it take to get here?
Yeah, because obviously they have if this is true, they obviously have the resources to be able to sustain life while moving across the universe.
Right.
Because then I would feel like it's safe.
And they have means to navigate.
Yeah. Because if they all made it alive from wherever they coming from, even from the point they're at now, 7 years, if you can travel 7 years safely,
comfortably,
I'd take a trip.
Presumably, yeah,
I'd take a trip. I'd be cool with that. I'd visit. Might even have a summer home.
Might spend some years.
Yeah, I'll rock with that.
Okay, that'd be dope if they gave something like that.
Yeah,
I would. Yeah, nothing. Everything gets used for bad, but yeah, something that we find that can enhance everyone's life, like easily, like at a snap of a finger.
Yeah.
Instead of you having to pay for it or some bullshit like that.
Yeah. Because I mean, but then that's all hoping that they're like, what's the word? Benevolent.
Yeah, benevolent, benign.
Yeah, because if not, we're screwed.
Yeah, first choice, like I said, they harvest all our all resources that we're trying to mine for these data centers and all this tech up ramp.
Yeah, but this because I did hear a story that somebody was like it was just rumor that they thought that maybe this was like, oh no, that was a different one because they said that they sent a call out into space from Earth, and they said if that one was different because they said that if they were to receive something back, it would come back in like 2039 or something like that.
Yeah, so far.
But what if this was because that's not the first call they sent out though? They've sent out calls before. So what if this was a call that's being responded to? Because I would want to know what was the call. Was it like, hey, square up, or was it like we need help, or hello?
Then if that's the case, then that Area 51 storm, that was warranted, and they should have stormed Area 51 when everybody was planning on it.
This is why they need to just go ahead and give us all the information.
Yeah,
let us know, because at least that way people can be prepared. If it's something like that out there, man, let people be prepared for it.
For real, let us. Damn, how do you think? Well, people will prepare for battle. Ultimately, I
think some people would, and I think other people wouldn't care because
you think some people would not care.
I think we're in the generation of everything's a joke. So it's like I think there's just gonna be a bunch of memes, even if people knew like for a fact that aliens existed and that's what was coming towards us. There's gonna be a bunch of memes for the next 7 years. Nobody's gonna. You're gonna have your doomsday preppers. You're gonna have those people. You're gonna have conspiracy theorists, but then you're gonna have a mass majority of the media of social media who's like, trying
to laugh at it.
About to be on Mars for the summer, like that type stuff. And it's just
about to meet my brother from the alternate universe.
Yeah. But I just saw RDC had a short about if aliens visited the hood. Like it'll be stuff like that. Yeah. It's like I don't think most people are gonna even care. I think everybody wants to know, and then when they know, they're like, oh, okay.
It'll be normalized so quick
by
memization.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's full of technology that I'm interested in what technology is about to be.
But
life changing. What's up?
Speaking of technology, did you know we have the technology to be able to bring about old babies using frozen embryos?
So ain't that frozen embryos and frozen eggs? That'd be two different things.
Yeah,
frozen embryos are already baby. Yeah, already born. Okay.
Yep.
How do they bring back incubation?
Yeah,
Inseminate.
I'm gonna do this overview of it. There is a baby named Thaddeus Daniel Pierce, born in Ohio on July 26, 2025. Is believed to be the oldest baby born from a frozen embryo. As the embryo was frozen in 1994, so this is a 90s baby. The embryo was created through in vitro fertilization and later donated through embryo adoption. This case highlights the potential of frozen embryos to remain viable for decades when properly stored, and the growing interest in embryo donation programs. So technically, that baby is how old then?
94. It's 31.
31. Yeah, you're right. 31. Why did I say 20? 31. Yeah. 31-year-old baby. That's yeah. It says the previous
When was it born?
It was actually frozen in 94. It was born in July 26, 2025.
Oh yeah, 31-year-old baby.
But this is not the first one, apparently. It says
baby, I meant.
The previous record was for the longest frozen embryo to result in a live birth was held by twins born from embryos frozen for 30 years.
That's crazy. And are they still alive today?
That's a good question. Let's see. This is crazy. My search history is crazy. It says, yes, it is possible twins to be born from frozen embryos. A recent case involved twins Lydia and Timothy Ridgway, born from embryos that had been frozen for 30 years, according to ABC News. The embryos were donated by another couple. It had been stored in National Embryo Donation Center. The twins were born to Philip and Rachel Ridgway. They are believed to have broken a record for the longest embryo on live birth, according to, but it doesn't say if they're still around. I'm guessing they are. This story, it's on CNN. Oh, parents welcome twins from embryos frozen 30 years ago. I'm guessing they're still around because
sounds like it.
Yeah, this was just from 2022. It looks like the previous record holder was Molly Gibson, born in 2020 from an embryo that had been frozen nearly 27 years. So this has been going on for a while. Molly took the record from her sister Emma, who was born from an embryo that had been frozen 24 years. Yo, what?
Oh, so they just freezing embryos and thawing them out.
Yeah.
When ready.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. No, I didn't know that was possible. So initially, when I heard this story, I thought this was another fake story. I thought this was just like something on Facebook, and I also thought like there was like a catch.
Yeah. So it's just common practice these days.
Yeah, this has been done. So is that what in vitro is? I thought in vitro was just like the egg, though.
Thought it was a way to be able to have a baby when there may be some other type of complications involved. So yeah, that's all I thought.
With like fertilization or something like that.
Exactly.
But yeah, okay. So that's all right. Well, that's something new. I didn't know that. So this is common. You're right. This is common practice because there's several babies born from frozen embryos. That's interesting because do you think that there would be any type of effect as the child grows up? You know what I mean? Like, would they grow up with some type of...
Besides their parents being older?
Yeah.
I'd assume no. Everything is learned.
Yeah.
Through interactions. So they'll learn with the times that they're in, I feel. They'll develop, grow, learn, be a product of their time.
It's just kind of different to think about, though, because it's like technically these were, embryos. They were stored back in the 90s, and now they would, they're technically like in their 30s. I just wonder, like, is it like any, like, would there be any genetic changes? You know what I mean? Would like the freezing process have any effect on genetics or any long lasting effects throughout their life or something, like as they get older? I wonder how I guess we wouldn't know, because I mean the only cases, it sounds like all these kids are still young, like they're still sounds like they're all under like 10 years old. So I don't think we'd really know.
Maybe they wouldn't maybe they wouldn't have, since they're frozen genetics wise, maybe they won't be immune to some stuff that's been around as of more recent. I don't know what that could be, but maybe they don't have that built into their DNA because back then folks weren't being exposed to it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like if there
Yeah.
was something that if a parent got a shot for something that, but now that, if through life you would have gotten
Yeah.
exposed to something else,
Mhm.
they don't have that because they've already exited the womb. And
Exactly.
now they're in a different environment where, okay, I see what you're saying. So you think they've tried this with people?
What?
Like freezing people?
Oh yeah, probably.
Because I be imagining it like a Futurama.
Yeah.
Fry, where he fell into the little.
Oh yeah. Successfully? I don't know. They've probably been able to freeze not for extended periods of time. I think they've probably been able to do it for short periods. That type of experiment.
That'll be trippy though.
Would you
Like
want to be frozen?
no, because that'd be trippy. If I had no connections to the world, like I had no family or anything like that, I probably wouldn't. It probably wouldn't bother me none because I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, let me just go ahead and do this. Don't nobody know me anyway, and then let me see what 100 or 200 years in the future look like. But now, heck, nah, I got family, and
Oh yeah,
I'm definitely not gonna be just missing like that. But
I think it'd be fun to play with.
I mean, I think in a different life, yeah, it might be interesting because you can be like, all right, man, I think if you're a person that maybe you ain't got nothing popping right now, or if you're a person that you got a lot going on, like you got bread and you just make a bunch of investments, like you empty your account and invest it in a bunch of stuff, and then you go frozen for like 100 years, and then come back and all your stuff has like expanded even more, and now you 100 years in the future and you got bread.
That'd be dope. Yeah, don't have to use no resources. The resource you used was money to freeze yourself, and then you pop back up.
Yep.
You're just 10 years older. On paper, you're 10 years older, but maybe physically, maybe 2 years, 3 years older.
Maybe
It probably just slowed your aging down for real.
Mm.
Yeah, that sound.
That'd probably be all.
Hey, yeah, like I said, if you ain't nothing going on,
Yeah,
might as well.
ain't nothing wrong
Like,
with it.
hey, like take a little nap to come out on top later on.
Especially if you're not going, if you're not going to, remember none of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as far as like obviously like the freezing process, like you'll be out. Like if it's like how they do for anesthesia, where they just put you to sleep and then they perform surgery and then you wake up and like, oh dang, it's over. It feel like a little quick nap, but you've been out for like several hours.
Right.
Yeah, that'd probably be. I think the adjustment period would be crazy though. I imagine it'd be like when people been in prison for like 50 years, they come out and like,
oh yeah,
internet.
A little Arrested Development, or the catching up's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, that'll be the part they get used to. You walking around seeing stuff. Probably still won't have flying cars.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that's bothering me is flying cars.
we ain't gonna have no flying cars.
Yeah, we're never getting that. We're never getting that.
FAA ain't gonna let that happen.
Nah, you're right. Because that should have been a thing probably like 20 years ago by now.
Yep, we should have a airspace class that's allowed for flying cars to no such thing.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to be in traffic. I guess that's something that we ain't ever really think about. How would that look though? Because you can't go that high. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, exactly. So you have to be able to fly high enough to clear everyday obstacles, so like power lines, light poles, trees, tall ass trees.
But you had to be low enough. Yeah, you had to be low enough to not be on airplane radars all the time.
Not be on commercial airplane and commercial airspace. And then small aircrafts, where would those be looked at? Are those they're now flying in the car airspace technically? So are those considered like what are the regulations around that? Can they fly with the cars, or is the maneuvering ability too low? Where I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's not even practical now. I'm thinking about it, because it's like you can't. Yeah, like you said, you can't just fly all over the place, because now you're talking about like you would have to have like there would have to be radar for other people flying too, so you don't just crash into people. Because obviously, the point of flying would be to avoid the traffic on the ground, and two, to be able to move at a little bit higher speed. I mean, I would think. I mean, I wouldn't want to be flying and going slow, like going like 10 miles an hour, just hovering above the ground. Like I might as well be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna take forever to get wherever I'm trying to go.
Exactly.
So
one thing I could see is maybe they make like think of it as like cableway or raceways where it's a reserved space for flying cars and certain reserved paths for those flying cars. But then, like, who would want to pay and maintain all that shit? So, I don't think that would ever happen.
And then what would parking look like?
Yep. Yeah. Would you be in your own personal car, or would it be ride sharing at that point? Because technically parking.
Yeah. I get. Yeah. Now that we talk about this, flying cars don't seem practical. They seem a little more like more. I don't know.
It's practical for you, but not for you.
Yeah. And then you think about like all the accidents that happen as is, like
crazy amounts.
Can you imagine? Like, all right, think about it as a teenager, right? You remember when you were a teenager and you try to drive your parents' car, something like that, and you didn't have your license yet. Imagine like somebody, they got a flying car, they got teenage kids, and they're like, hey, y'all wanna hop in my dad's flying Benz, and then now they flying in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, how do you keep that from happening? Do you put like some type of special like shutdown system on there to where you have to, I don't know, but there's going to always be a workaround though.
Yeah, I think back to the story of friends in high school crashing their parents' car, rendering their parents' car totaled or whatever, fucking the engine up.
Yeah, see, like that, like
I don't know. And if you crash in the sky, is the debris going to fall to the ground?
That's the other part.
Is it going to fall on? Yeah,
it's going to have to fall.
Is it going to keep floating? Yeah, so it's a lot.
Yeah, actually, I don't want flying cars no more. I'm good. It doesn't sound practical. Like I don't know. Like yeah.
Dang,
I mean, yeah. Kind of.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Took us to be adults to debunk or to turn into flying vehicles.
Because it didn't even look cool in the Jetsons. Now that I think about it, they was all over the place.
Yeah,
they was all over the place. No,
George wasn't a real racer.
He said what?
George wasn't a real racer.
No, he wasn't. Hold on.
Speed. No.
Now I want to see what they look like. What did they even look like? I mean, he by himself was it's not gonna show anyway. It's just gonna be like the but if I remember correctly, it was just like a bunch of cars just flying around like
yeah, that's all it was. It was chaos.
Yeah. There was no road. Let's see in the hold on.
What?
But in the theme song or in the intro, it was just him in the air by himself. Like he was the only car in the air. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the only situation where it'd be great. Or so.
But if you got 6 billion people on the planet, and even if there was just 1 million cars in the sky, that's still crazy. And like, how do you regulate? Oh, that's the other thing. How do you regulate people going across countries? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to just shoot the car down? Like, you can't do that, can you? Like, that's dangerous because then it falls down on all the stuff. And then, because like right now, if you're driving, you can't accidentally, you can, but you're not going to really just accidentally drive through Canada. You know what I mean? Like if you're
if you have boundary,
you're going to hit a border.
Yeah.
And so like, how would that work up in the air? Like you can't stop anybody.
Yeah. And what if they keep flying and then run out of fuel over the ocean?
Oh, that's trash. I didn't think about that. Like you like, hey, I can make it. I
wonder how far I can go.
I just did that today in my car. Like I was like, man, I can make it. And then I went to the gas station, and the gas station I went to just so happened I think it was just shut down because all the terminals were out. And I was like, what? So I had to go down the street. I almost didn't make it.
Flying cars, no.
Yeah. Hey man, yeah. I think y'all can keep the flying cars. I'm not mad about it no more. Y'all can have it.
The Jetsons. Yeah. Rather have foot power cars like Fred. Not really. But
that's trash because we got potholes. We got real bad potholes. Yeah.
I think we good right where we at.
Yeah, we are for sure. For sure. Get my feet all tore up. Yep. Let's get into the wiki, man.
All right, bet. Let's hit the wiki. Start at Comet.
Bet.
Yeah, like in the solar system.
Mm-hmm.
And then finish at
no, I was about to say, side note, they also discovered a new planet, but we're not going to discuss that right now.
okay.
I was just thinking about that when you said Comet, I was looking at it. We'll finish at asparagus.
All right. This one, you see it?
Okay. Yep.
All right.
Bet. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Wiki. Okay. Asparagus. I might be moving too slow already. Meet George Jetson, Jane, his wife. We about to. I'm about to get there.
Dang, I should have put something else.
Yeah, I'm about to get this already.
Word.
Let's see.
Oh, nice.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good shit. What'd you? Yeah, run that.
All right. Asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
List of vegetables. Yeah. Vegetable. Plant. Carbon dioxide. Science class.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Comet.
That was, yeah. Damn, I was trying to go to find a country and find food and then go to the list.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm like that, man. I'm like that.
Terrible. That was pretty damn quick.
Yeah, that one was quick. That ain't the quickest one we've done. No,
it's not. It's up there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a solid one though.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, man, hey, y'all go and look up them old babies.
The 39-year-old babies.
Yeah, tell us what y'all think about them babies, man. What y'all think? Y'all think that they be doing that to people too?
Exactly. Would you freeze yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let us know.
If you could plan your future out, would you freeze yourself now to have a better future? Hey, that might be that's a Black Mirror episode right there for you.
You own to something. You own to something. That would be a good Black Mirror episode. I guess, would you leave yourself like notes or something like that? Like to be like, hey, remember you got to go get this out of the.
You might. Who knows?
Also, what y'all think about the alien spaceship? Y'all think it's an alien spaceship or is it just a comet?
Just a comet, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, it's coming to Earth. In 7 years, so.
And if they pop up in 7 years, what are we about to experience? Doom?
Y'all better get your hands ready.
Gloom and doom or rainbows and new technological horizon.
Yeah. What y'all think? And what y'all think about furries? Nah, don't leave anything about that. That might get a little sketchy. We'll leave that out. Y'all just focus on the other two.
For sure.
It might be too much.
Damn. We covered a lot in this episode, though.
We did. We kind of skimmed through, but it's okay. That's stuff for y'all. Y'all go and dive on the rest of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. What else you got for them?
I don't know, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave some ideas. What you'd like to see us talk about. We'll interact.
Yep. Well, like always, that's been another week of the Rick Jordy Podcast. I'm one half of your host, Jordy.
And I'm the other half of your host, Rick.
And we'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.